clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the broadcasting. The known land, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tommy C. Shot. Fuck. Eat balls.
The fuck? Okay.
I have that virus that I had before I went to. It came back. I'm back on the fucking pills the doctor gave me last week before I went to London.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've been sick all day.
Jesus.
Fantastic.
Yes, I have lost it. I'm Alex in chat. Wondered for me. I'm just gonna get tongue-tied the whole fucking day. I worked hard today, and even though I was sick as a dog, I sat with the news team. Big shout out to the news team, by the way. We are growing together again, and I attribute that a lot to the news team, these two gentlemen right here, and Dave, and of course Jeff and Real Talk, who've been rocks. So the growth is real, and hopefully we've grown before and fucking cooled off, but
hey, ride the wave, baby, ride the wave.
Yeah. Let's enjoy this, but and of course, fuck hits. We keep this train rolling, but it's nice to grow. Let me tell you, you just watch the little bar go up.
Change of pace.
Boop, boop. Yeah, it's change of pace.
It's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, it's great.
You're so used to red. If you see green, you about shit yourself.
Yeah. Yes. It's just like you got kind of. Well, the red kind of gets you. Here's this one good thing about going red, right? Don't matter what the fuck you say. You're going red either way. So hopefully I can keep that going where I'm fearless and I don't care because my ego doesn't care. That's what we count on here at Shot from the Point. So let's get right into it. We got a lot of news. Our headline today is Logan Paul had some criticism for Dramaalert. This one especially brought to you by the news team. I thought it was very, very interesting. Let's go right into that now. It's
from his Twitch stream, isn't it?
It's from his Twitch stream and Dramaalert and the Dramaalert from September. Okay. So I thought this is pretty good. Like I said, we have a lot of other stuff going on besides this, but Logan's got some things to say about Dramaalert, and here it is.
You remember that one time you told people that I told fans at Rice Gum and FaZe Banks' pop-up shop to come across the street so they wouldn't go to their pop-up shop? Remember you told them that I was like telling people to leave, and then in actuality what had happened was I was just randomly on the same day picking up my truck, and people just naturally. So that was the first time I was like, damn, bro, this dude just like spreads news without even knowing if it's true or not. An unreliable source of news because everything you're saying is not true. Which again, I get it, bro. Like
I get it. I do the same fucking thing. Got me views. I get it.
I get it. Don't worry.
I get it. No, it's cool. It's cool. I just don't like it when you're doing it to me. Yeah.
Keem's thing is, I think he walks the line.
Kind of like I do. I'm a rebel. I'm a maverick.
Are you describing yourself? What's going on here? It's only cool when I do it. No one else can do it.
Yeah, right.
Telling news and then having a point of view and opinion and wanting to just talk about things and what he thinks may be the case and how he perceives it. So I get it. It just sucks that sometimes it is involving my family and my relations.
Okay, so that is Logan's response to this news about his dad. There's a lot to respond to. First, let's talk about the whole incident which happened when FaZe Banks was launching his clothing line, Loose Change, and Logan Paul showed up and kids ran across the street and got hit by a car. Now, Logan, when that took place, I was very upset at you because I was told by multiple people.
Were you?
Poor guy.
Multiple people.
So wait, so it's not Keem's fault. Okay, Keem's fine. That's not his fault. Multiple people told him. It's not his fault.
Yeah. Okay.
Never mind. It's clear, boys.
Yes, it's very clear. Multiple people.
That you showed up there on purpose to get attention. You saw that FaZe Banks had a line of kids all the way around the block waiting to get his merch, so you showed up to draw some attention to yourself. Now that's what I was told, and that's what I believe because that is so.
And I can blame those people if this all falls through.
That's what I was told. I believed it.
Yeah. That's true.
They told me with
I would never
absolute
report on something that I thought. I just heard it from multiple people, so I assumed it was true.
Yeah.
My apologies if they were wrong. I won't talk to them anymore.
But that's all right, bro.
very
I understand
reliable.
because you want to have an opinion about something, and you walk that line, and
Yeah, you walk the line.
Something, Logan Paul, that you would do. That's just something you would do. Now, at the time, I uploaded a Twitter video saying that I was just pissed and furious at you, and I ended up deleting that video because there wasn't enough evidence to support the claims.
Well, usually you would not made it in the first place, but
Why
Yeah,
did he
fuck it, walk the line.
Why did he take children getting hit by a car too personally?
yeah, I take it too personally. I didn't think of that actually. Oh,
That
man.
you were there on purpose. I don't believe I ever even reported that story here on Dramaalert.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
You just talked about it on Twitter. It's fun. It's completely
No,
different.
but that's what's important about this.
Separate entity. Don't.
All right. A separate entity. Yeah, we've heard that before. And you're certainly allowed to have an opinion. No one denied that.
Were there on purpose. I don't believe I ever even reported that story here on Dramaalert.
Okay. I just wanted you to hear it
So
again.
you reported the story on Twitter. Okay, that's cool.
Okay. All right, but listen up. Now, you guys... Oh, did I turn the fucking thing on? Okay, yeah. Watch closely. Watch closely.
It was just simply a Twitter video, and since there wasn't any hard proof that you actually did this intentionally, I deleted the Twitter video.
Thanks. September 30th, 2017. It's Cabos' fault. I fucking knew it.
It all comes back to one man. You're looking
Well,
right at
maybe this is the guy that told him. I don't know. Hold on. Here we go.
Shine it down. And we're also being told that Logan Paul was at the Loose Change launch and allegedly accidentally ran over a fan.
Guys, what I'm about to tell you is crazy. So listen to this, all right?
This is the Twitter video that was on Dramaalert.
Oh, let's see.
Now, in fairness, he could have forgot. It was a long time ago. I certainly don't. People talk about episodes that I did a year and a half ago, like it happened the other day, and I just don't remember it. But I just thought this is fucking funny,
Down at the Banks' thing, like there's 3,000 kids there. It's crazy. Somebody swatted it. There's police helicopters. The police came down there because there's just so many people there. They shut down the fucking road. I heard there was an altercation there, but I'm not sure if exactly that was why the cops were there. But listen to this. Listen to this shit. What I'm being told, because I'm talking to all the YouTubers and shit, trying to
Remember, this is Cabos using Team's tweet.
pieces together and talking to people and store
This video was not taken down. I downloaded it this morning.
owners that were down there trying to figure out what happened. Logan Paul heard about this fucking thing that was going on with Banks, and he went down there and across the street, and he told the kids to come over to him, and as they were running across the street, one of them got hit by a fucking car. So it got so dangerous that the cops shut everything down. They shut Banks' store all the way fucking down. Like they shut the whole thing down. But if this is true what I'm being told, what the fuck is wrong with Logan Paul? Seriously. He's on
Apparently nothing.
No, he's a cool dude.
Yeah,
Cool dude.
because it doesn't look like it's true.
the other side of the street and he sees Banks getting attention, so he wants the attention, so he fucking goes down there and tells people to go to his side of the street and gets a fucking kid hit by a fucking car. Like, if this is true, I need to say this. Fuck Logan Paul, dude. Fuck Logan Paul. And what really pisses me off is I was just down there taking pictures with these people, and if it's one of my fans that got hit by a car because of fucking Logan Paul, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass,
No,
bro.
you're not.
Now,
No, you're not.
several sources can confirm that Logan Paul was
Hold on.
definitely
Thanks for the
Only one that
donation. I'm
eyewitnesses
sorry. I'm
that
laughing
Logan
because
Paul
I
was
love
on
that
the
music. I
Well, he
can't get
doesn't
over
think
it.
he yelled
Sorry.
for fans
Let's
to come
rewind a
across.
little bit.
They just
He's gonna
started
beat you. All
running
right. Good.
all the way fucking down. Like they shut the whole
Thank
thing
you.
down. But if this is true what I'm being told, what the fuck is wrong with Logan Paul? Seriously. He's on the other side of the street and he sees Banks getting attention, so he wants the attention, so he fucking goes down there and tells people to go to his side of the street and gets a fucking kid hit by a fucking car.
Ow.
Like, if this is true, I need to say this.
Kid hit
Fuck
by a
Logan
car.
Paul, dude. Fuck Logan Paul. And what really pisses me off is I was just down there taking pictures with these people, and if it's one of my fans that got hit by a car because of fucking Logan Paul, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass, bro.
Now, several sources can confirm that Logan Paul was definitely there. And we contacted an eyewitness who said that Logan Paul was across the street, but he doesn't think he yelled for fans to come across. They just started running over, and he didn't exactly see a fan get hit.
Wouldn't you just ditch the other video and the other part? But, I mean, I guess it's just too juicy that he got hit by a car.
But he could be wrong. But at the moment, it's really unclear.
What? He could be wrong?
And he didn't exactly see a fan get hit. But he could be wrong. But at the moment,
I think if a kid got hit by a car, you would know. I think you would know.
All right, that's the thing with this. This doesn't mean the kid didn't get a car. We couldn't find anything back in September that he got hit by a car. That doesn't mean he didn't. Not a name, not a police report, nothing. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But it's highly unlikely that anybody would talk about it in any sort of
because we know
manner.
the name of the kid and everything else, by this point. And I remember thinking that at the time because I did watch this episode because Carlos did Carlos did do a good job. 222, Frank Sanchez. Don't forget the part where aliens showed up and blasted the poor kids. Yes. Yes. I just thought this was funny.
Happened in the situation. No one knows if he ran someone over or not. It's coming really soon.
Like, why are they acting like Logan Paul is one of those mustachioed men from the 1940s movies, like where he ties the woman to a train track and waits? Like, what the fuck is going on? Even if it is, even if Logan Paul was walking, it's
bitch.
It's a crowded street. If anyone was going that speed, it's just.
I don't know. We weren't able to find anything that he could be, but we knew it was reported. We know Logan Paul. Now, Logan Paul says he was there to pick his truck up. I don't think anybody believes that, but even so, there's no evidence saying he wasn't. I don't believe. I personally don't believe it.
Logan yelled and said, "Come over here." He timed it right when the car's coming. Hey, okay, come on now, go.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what you get for being a FaZe Banks fan.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
That's what you get.
That didn't happen.
You should have been in the low gang. It's safer.
Repent, and I'll help you up.
Fuck. That's fucking funny. Funny. Now, maybe I'll be like Willie Mack Show and like get my videos taken down for 2 weeks because I stuck up. I didn't even stick up for Logan. I'm not trying to. I'll be really clear. I'm not a Logan Paul fan. And obviously, my history with the other two. But, I'm really posting this because I think it's just funny. But, like, you get it wrong, you get it wrong. And then the video that I played initially was uploaded yesterday or the day before. So I just thought it was fucking funny. This might have been one he could have let slide. This may have been legit fake news. So. I found that funny. I also found this funny. Net Nobody getting into it. Sarah Silverman.
Oh God.
Met Sarah. This
seriously.
Is met Sarah Silverman at YouTube comedy event. I was invited to. I was invited to Google as a VIP because I was one of the largest creators on the platform. Was asked to take a picture with her, to which she responds, "Wow, you're making me this really unprofessional." Took the pic and stormed out. Silverman responded, "I remember this. You were very drunk, and I have a fear of drunk people. Usually I'm a people person, sorry for the bad experience, and so amazed that you remember." And then he didn't fucking appreciate that. I wasn't even remotely drunk as I didn't have a single drink that day. P.S. I was under the drinking age during this time, so it's absolutely hard cover up. And he's been going after her and every one of his fans ever since.
Oh my.
The problem is Sarah Silverman has been vocal about her fear of drunk people.
And so she just went, "You were drunk."
She's known to be like a people person. So I don't know who to believe here.
Yeah. I mean, just because he was underage doesn't mean he wasn't drunk, but
are you kidding me? People underage never drink, Tommy.
And just because
Sinful.
Sarah Silverman says she's a people person doesn't mean she's a fucking screaming wacky bitch, which she comes off like a screaming wacky bitch. I tend to believe Adam.
Just a little bit.
Yes. I mean, the fact that he was underage. And a part of this, because it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, this is pretty pure speculation on my part, but it doesn't make sense to me, him being 17, 18 years old, and Google's inviting him to this huge event.
And he shows up drunk.
Fuck pudding pie. fuck him right in his ass. You know.
Was that his Sky does Minecraft phase?
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, he showed up drunk. What a great.
Yeah, I know. It's just, well, I mean, look, that doesn't mean that he doesn't or didn't. It's just
honestly,
which one's
when
more
you do
like
Minecraft for that long, I
Yeah.
would be surprised if you didn't show up to a Google event drunk.
What I'd like to ask Adam is what made him kind of talk about this out of nowhere. I mean, Sarah, I love the fact that he's fucking with Sarah Silverman because she's a cunt. But
she's not.
oh god, she's an absolute cunt.
I will fight you.
I
over
would
Sarah
like her
Silverman.
to take that squeak. I can't wait till she hit menopause so I can hear that fucking squeaky voice go, how you doing? Remember me? I'm Sarah Silverman. I had a really cute girly voice. Did you ever see Wreck-It Ralph? Ah. That's what I want. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I could have married Jimmy Fallon. Ah. Bring on the menopause. Oh,
Can't
man.
wait.
Fallon. Like
Looking
that's a
forward to
fucking accomplishment.
Well, it would have been considering every time I see her, she's fucking acting like a hysteric. I mean, she's doing something weird, acting like an hysteric. And
she has her new show on Hulu is pretty good.
really,
It's
God.
political. It's political though. It's called I Love You
course.
America, but it's not preachy.
I love America,
really
but $10, October 1st, 2017. I got the Yeti back. The part is where the kid runs towards the Logan Fall. All right, let's do it right. I'll fucking clear Keem. I mean, I put it up because it was funny. So we got a kid. We got a let's see.
Timestamp.
We got a timestamp too. So Jeff the Chin. I got the Yeti back. I got the Yeti back. Now we couldn't find this. Like I said, it doesn't mean we couldn't do it.
Got that guy in the news too.
Upgraded. This is
It
from.
was just also the fact that nobody reported on it, which is strange.
Well, what do you mean? The social media news guys did. I got the Yeti back.
Local news, police report, etc.
Hold on. I don't know what I'm looking at here. And what was his timestamp? He said
5:13, I think.
5:12. He said. All right. 5:12. I mean, I'm not calling out Keem as much as because I really don't have any beef with him lately. I'm sure I will one day, and maybe after this I will.
Yeah, maybe now.
But I don't fucking care. So what Keem started saying is Logan Paul was holding these kids down like Carl's visually trampled them, laughing.
See,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
that's
a
right,
fucking
Dioria.
Mustachioed 1940s movie villain.
Correct.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, let's take a look here on that good shit. 5.
Wait, so is he holding down the kid from the Yeti, or like how does this work?
I don't know. This is one of his videos. I'll probably get cleaned. I don't like using the Paul Brothers videos.
Is it just as excited as me? Let's see this vehicle, yeah.
Hey, you want to full screen it, moron?
Well,
It's just gonna be crazy. Like everyone's gonna pop out of line and all gonna run over here.
So the pop-up shop it's like directly across the street.
Literally in front of this place on the other side of the street.
We're pulling up. We're pulling up right now. Look at this line. Yeah, go behind here. So, okay, I forgot about this. Banks, Rice Gum, they're having a pop-up shop today. I mean, you saw the line.
I don't buy that.
It ain't no Logan Paul pop-up shop, but there's still a lot of people. Yeah.
I forgot. I just happened to be driving through down the exact street.
I can't pick it up tomorrow.
Behind this building, we're gonna like go around.
God, they recognize him from across the street.
What is this godforsaken?
Smooth. Stay smooth. Stay calm. Oh, what the fuck? Bro.
Well, I think we confirm, at least from this video, unless they cut it, he wasn't signaling.
Oh, you got it.
He was waving.
I'm in the Logan. Oh, this is the fun. I love all of you.
So we can honestly say if a kid got hit by a car here, it certainly isn't his fault. Can we? Can we safely say that?
Yeah, no. He didn't hold anybody down. Didn't scream for anybody. He waved.
But I don't believe for a minute that this wasn't. He wasn't trying. They were at war at the time.
Oh yeah, hell no!
And
I just happened to be picking up my truck on the exact street.
This October 1st, the video Dramaalert's on. The Dramaalert's the day before, and we're talking only 30 days prior to the Banks being accused of assaulting somebody in Team 10, which turned out to be utter horseshit. So I think this kind of.
Absolute disaster. The plan did not work at all. Oh my.
Oh no, this was the plan, Logan.
Yeah.
It worked. It went right. It was perfect. It was like the A team. I love it when a plan comes together.
I gotta say, doesn't it feel kind of weird to have little kids like that surrounding you? Wouldn't that be? That's kind of
I think
weird.
with the millions of dollars, I get over it. just me.
I don't know. It's just weird, man.
Well, I mean, if you're a pop star, and which essentially he is, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Keem's surrounded by kids when he goes to LA, so you know. Old ladies come up to me and say, "You unpaid?" I'm like, "Yeah, baby." So I had like 3 people show up at fucking Real Talks thing that wanted to see me.
Oh yeah, your meetup.
Yeah,
I had a weird interaction on Twitter with someone.
Yeah.
I followed an artist like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And like the next day they DM me. It's like freaking out because I'm on Shot from the Point. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Does he have money? I mean, does he? Can we take advantage of him like he wants to take advantage of us?
Someone said, "I believe Keem over evidence."
I took it down. Because there wasn't enough evidence after I told you I was going to beat your ass for killing one of my fans.
Fuck you! If I ever see you, I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Yeah. Fast forward,
Getting
9
like
months
balls-
later, I'm too old to fight. You know. I don't blame him there though. I'm too old to fight too.
No, what he means by he'll swing at him from behind.
Mm.
He's not gonna fight him.
The
Clear difference there.
I haven't watched the whole video yet. No fuckers took a shot at Cabos. I don't know if
Really?
you want to say. The only thing was my only criticism of No Fuckers. And admittedly, it's kind of a defense of himself a little bit. But he took kind of a swing at Cabo, so I do want to watch it. So I recommend that. Somebody let me know. Nerd City, who DM'd me this morning, and he said, "I got a video that I know you're gonna like," and I'm like, "It's got to be fucking Keem, right?" You know. And then I look in his timeline. It looks like he's going after Dr. Disrespect or a Ninja or something like that. Mm-hmm. He does this thing called Thought Patrol. And Sniper Wolf, he takes a big run at Sniper Wolf, and I'm telling you, it's in typical nerd. So this is his first, I would say, well, not first, but it's an honest to God sort of drama critique. It's a little more traditional. Nerd City does everything from YouTube, what would really interest him, and what have you. Max Mofo, Rusty Cage, both who follow me on Twitter because I'm a big shot.
Wow, you're a blowhard.
Yeah, big one.
Wow. You're so cool, Tommy C.
Everybody said nice things to me in London, so I'm kind of riding off of that. Nice things to me.
God,
It's time to come back down to earth.
Tell him he's fat. It goes straight to his ego.
Go straight to his fucking thighs.
I don't have a big butt. I
said thought.
Legs.
Fuck off.
And stuff like that. I have a big belly.
Well, that's no surprise. That's not news.
Sorry. That's shut up.
Good one.
You fucking 40-year-old fuck.
Yes.
Get it because he's old.
Good one, Leafster.
Clarity.
Good.
Yes. Clarity. So he does a video on Sniper Wolf, and what he does is, just to wrap this up, it wasn't the typical she's a liar, she did her gameplay thing. He went like a whole new level, and he showed that her basically her pictures are doctored, and she yells at other broads for doing doctors, and he even says, like, I don't care, like, work what you got to make money. I mean, people want to watch pretty gamer girls that look that look accessible. Gamer girls that look accessible, that's fine. But I guess Sniper Wolf has this thing where she talks shit about anybody she sees as competition. And she's more than likely doing absolutely all the same shit up until, covering a little cellulite and legs, and which just, like, women have cellulite. I mean, all this stuff is filtered and shit. And he does it in a Nerd City way where he just goes over, like, this is what she could be doing. This is what she's doing. Oh, look, I have a thing that peels back the fucking thing. Oh, her legs aren't that smooth, and stuff like that. Real gay stuff Tobes would be into.
Yeah, I watched that video. I'm surprised Nerd City's not gay. Because he was talking about makeup.
But he was just doing it to get back with her. It doesn't mean he's gay. I think he's just one of these guys.
No, but he does talk about makeup and shit like that and other like videos.
Wow, are you
as well.
assuming what gays are like, Tobes? That's kind of fucked up.
Yes.
How is that fucked up?
It's fucked up. Like
I do the Mouthful podcast with you, Versts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. Are you guys gonna really do the Mouthful podcast?
I wouldn't say no to it.
God, Tobes is gay.
You know what? I'll do it.
You'll do it. The Mouthful podcast.
We just need a third gay.
We need a third.
I'm sure
gay.
we can find one in the fucking fuckhead club.
I should have an angry
There's gotta
lesbian.
be at least one.
The last one should be like an angry lesbian. Man hating, like a gay and man hating angry lesbian. God, Tobes is gay.
That's our theme song right there.
Yes, there it is. YouTube service YouTube Red, maybe jumping $2 to 12. Yeah, I guess it's $10 enough. YouTube is going to charge more to see ad-free shows like Cobra Kai, which I can't wait to see. That looks amazing.
Well, I mean, if you have like 10 people who sign up for YouTube Red, you probably got to make it more expensive to make it even.
And they still can't bring it over here to Europe, which I do not get. And by the way,
really,
no, you can't get it over here, and probably because of all the stupid law. No, it doesn't. With the bureaucracies of the EU and then the individual countries, it makes it impossible to start a stream. We didn't get the WWE till like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Like it took forever for the WWE to get a fucking streaming service over here. It was a
In the Middle
East,
East, we got Netflix like a year ago.
Oh, really? Yeah. So
what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
I'm too privileged. I don't know what.
Yeah, you live in the States. And for all you creators out there, it's great because they show you how much money you make by people. You get a cut as a creator for YouTube Red people going.
That's your soul.
Go check it out. Your videos. It says I think I at least make $100 alone on YouTube Red.
Really?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah, they show you. I want to see that Karate Kid spinoff. So it looks like it's going to 12. All right, whatever works. I don't know.
Netflix just upped their prices as well. Not like 5 months ago.
Yeah, so maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe they get it with $12 doesn't seem too unreasonable, to be honest with you.
I don't know if $12 is worth being able to listen to a video in the background like I used to be able to do for years. Which you can still do, by the way. I'm not going to tell you how.
BuzzFeed. I got 2 articles here on. This is going to interest Toby. BuzzFeed's got an article. They're really going.
Is it about the royal wedding?
No. I did read a bunch of shit about the royal wedding. That would be the gay channel.
Oh my god! By the way, fair warning. Tomorrow, my Twitter followers, I apologize. I'm going to gay the fuck up on my Twitter. No. I'm so much fashion shit is going down, and I want to talk about it. So I apologize in advance.
So basically, nothing is changing on his Twitter.
God,
don't look at it. Mute it as usual.
Yes.
That's all you got to.
God,
give him the follow, but mute it. Yes, exactly.
Tobes is gay. This is interesting and probably has a lot to do with our buddy Andy Warski and crew. Bloodsport's doing exactly what me and Dave said they would do, drowning in their own venom, but not before they take something away from us. YouTube paid, comes from The Verge. YouTube paid chats I'm going to do both, the Ralph Retorts article and this. YouTube's paid chats are an abomination from capitalist dystopia. I want no part of it. Well, then turn it off, fuckface.
We've never had it on over here, and we're doing fine. Just try it.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I don't use Super Chat, and I told Andy a long time ago not to because they take too much money. But
exactly.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Just turn it off.
I'm pretty sure when people donate to me, they want it to go to me. I would guess not to the $1 billion corporation, but what do you know? I mean, what do I know? The content of live streams shouldn't be dedicated to money. Well, thank you, Vlad Solvov. Shouldn't be dedicated to money. Fucking commie. YouTube comments stink, and they do. YouTube live stream chats are positively radioactive in their toxicity. You can pick the most innocent of topics, say kittens napping in a wicker basket on a sunny day. Boy, this guy writes like an SJW. And it won't take long to find a word I don't know. What the fuck? Provisionally persistent troll spamming the chat with the Nazi insignia, racist abuse, and anything designed to shock and offend the greatest number of people. That's why it's so funny, because there's people out there like you. So yes, YouTube chats need to be remedied, but Google's Super Chat is the worst idea possible solution to the problem. Well, maybe it's not a solution to the fucking problem. I don't think Super Chat's a solution to the problem. I don't think it ever was. What is Super Chat? It's a method to amplify the visibility of your chat and live stream by making it larger, giving it some color, and pinning it to the top of the window in a period of time. Oh, it costs you money. It costs you money. That's right. Google's vision of the future. You get special privilege of paying to be noticed.
Didn't the SPLC run an article like this as well?
Yes. Well, they're going. My point with this is they're going after Super Chats, and like, and it's because. And why are they doing it? Because fucking, Warski and all them are fucking, using them, and it probably has more to do with the alt-right. But I mean, like, I'm sorry, I don't like it. It needs to go. BuzzFeed goes after Super Chats, so he claims it monetizes racism and hate speech. This is from the Ralph Retort, Ethan Ralph. And this guy's like the Blood Sports reporter, correct? He's like the Ralph Retort is a podcast. Well, help me out here. I don't read this shit.
Backyard Blood Sports. That's what he does.
He does Backyard Blood Sports. Okay. Yeah. I have a meeting to go.
That's another show.
I have a meeting to go in 30 minutes, but I thought it was worth writing a post about a BuzzFeed column circulating this morning. It's about YouTube's Super Chat system and the way it allegedly monetizes racism and hate speech. I'm getting. I guess it's only a matter of time for the cucks try to snuff out at least one of our latest revenue sources for people like, me. The mainstream media and their allies like BuzzFeed want to stamp out alternative media sources by any means necessary, which is probably true.
How is Blood Sports an alternative media source?
Yeah, I'll tell you how. They all their heads are the fucking size of San Francisco. That's how. They all think they're doing something fucking special over there. I've talked to some of them. Holy Christmas.
Reminds me of Andy thinking he's groundbreaking.
Yeah, I know. Not so much anymore,
It's not a circus. Andy. This is groundbreaking work I'm doing.
Yes, it is. And that's why everybody goes in your chats and goofs on you now.
Oh, wait. JF's gone. Nobody watches it.
Prominent far-right.
No, actually, like, since they've lost a considerable amount of viewers to the Ralph Retorts podcast.
Yeah.
Like the Ralph Retort when he streams,
he seems a little more on the level.
Comes up, he has like 11K views,
really?
6.8K views. They're consistently very high.
He also seems like a little more on the level, Ralph, right? The Ralph Retort.
I don't know.
But no, is he alt-right? Would you say he's alt-right for sure?
I don't know. I haven't been watching.
Before you say that, do you actually know?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Then don't say anything at all.
150. Honestly, the first chapter of the book is wisdom. Daniel Keem. I guess you guys want to be goof on Keem. Prominent alt-right. This is from the article. Prominent alt-right and white nationalist figures for months have been helping YouTube channels earn thousands of dollars thanks to frequently racist commentators who pay for the opportunity to make their voices heard. BuzzFeed News tallied the super chat among two recent videos featuring right nationals. Richard Spencer and Mike Enoch. Who's Mike Enoch? That's a name I haven't heard before.
Mike Enoch. Mike.
I don't know. All right. Skipping ahead, the power of super chats is most visible growth in the series of live debates dubbed Internet Blood Sports. Many of the contestants in the debates have been hosted by Warski, a self-described Canadian. When's the last time Warski was funny? Self-described comedian. Dedicated to money. I thought this is dedicated to the ethno-state. Diorio. Warski initially agreed to speak to BuzzFeed News, but then broke off content. I agree with him on that one. Mm-hmm. You guys, for the same reason you fucking didn't talk to them, is the same reason I talk to you idiots. Because they're going to fuck you. Oh, I'm not going on BuzzFeed. They'll fuck me over. Yeah, I know, Andy.
Yeah, Andy talked to BuzzFeed, didn't he?
It's okay if they do it, Tommy. If you do it, you're
do it to them. It's okay to do it to me. He did, however, talk in a live stream about whether he should go do the interview and mused about the broadcast without the reporter's knowledge. Joneth. who years ago briefly employed by BuzzLead. He did not reply to the interview request. I wouldn't go either. I'd never try. You know what? There's going to have to. I have not been contacted by the mainstream media yet. I doubt you'll ever see me on there, unless it's to gloat over one of my enemies passing. Then I'll go. I'm kidding. While theoretically it's open to all viewpoints, the participants in these live stream overwhelmingly come from the political right and the far right, including some of the most prominent white nationalists in the U.S., resulting in conversations inevitably focused on topics as race, science, white identity, and the so-called Jewish question. That garnered thousands of views. Most of the people in there are just fucking thinking it's funny. That's another thing. They're not like. I don't believe Tonka and Andy are alt right. I think they're just, view whores. That's it.
They're just striking while the iron's hot, baby.
Yeah, well, it's not hot enough.
If anyone,
yeah, it's cool enough.
Mike Enoch, there's a pseudonym for a guy with a Polish name, which I'm not gonna even try to pronounce. Is an American white nationalist blogger and podcast host for his show. He founded the alt-right media hub, The Right Stuff, the podcast, The Daily Shoah. Something like that. I don't know.
What? All right. You can see the top of the expert BuzzFeed name drop Baked Alaska, which I thought was notable, but they do point out on the post, which I originally missed, still they're salty and scared and pathetic, even more pathetic than Baked himself, as you would imagine. The thing is, they're going to take the shit. And everybody's going to lose it. They're going to twist it. They're going to lose it. Everybody's going to lose it, which would be fucking ridiculous. Why don't you just go after fucking the alt right things and I guess Wall Street Journal of them, and then fucking let's take it away from everybody.
I'm confused.
Like this jackass. It's about a capitalist dystopia. No, it's not. It's actually paying my bills, jackass. I'm a productive member of society. Oh, I don't agree with you. Maybe
they have a problem with Super Chat because you pay to be noticed, right?
Yeah.
But people, isn't that where donations are for half the time? Yes, you're donating to support someone, but half the time you have a message that you could say in chat, but you want it to be seen, so you donate, so it's seen.
Just ridiculous.
So are donations are a sin too now? Why is one bad but one isn't? Just because?
Well, I think because they want to rope off the entertainment world to the elite. I get that feeling. Even with YouTube bringing Big Willie style, Kevin Hart and all that stuff. I mean, they want it to be the in crowd. I mean, look at this jackass. Who is this jackass, this Irish jackass that's been yelling at Count Dankula, calling him a Nazi for the past couple months, and thinking that he should have went to jail for the stupid Nazi pug joke when he made a fucking, I got to be honest with you, absolutely bigoted show towards Irish Catholics called Father Ted. Yes, I know I'm going to piss off everybody in England and Ireland. I don't like it. You're welcome to like it. I think it was just a bunch of Catholic-hating horse shit. And in this Catholic-hating horse shit, the guys did Zig Heils, had the mustaches, made fun of Asians by holding their eyes up and all that other good stuff. And this guy,
an entire show where a room of his was covered
in Nazi stuff, and I hated that show. I've always hated that show, Father Ted. I did. I thought it was hateful towards Catholics, and I forget this guy. And I think this guy, what's his name? I bet the chat knows it already. Chat, help me. Chat, help me. Tommy visits England once and starts talking shit. I'm not talking shit about England. I'm talking shit about this fucking show.
Whose name are you trying to get?
Vihan, or yes, the guy who's been yelling at Count Dankula, and he was a writer for Father Ted. Being Catholic, Father Ted is amazing. I know a lot of Catholics like it. I don't. I think it's trash. Me personally, it's my thing. Bad show. I don't think that the people who wrote it should go to jail or be fined for hate speech. Apparently, this Graham Linehan. That's it.
Oh.
So he did all this stuff, and he's screaming bloody murder about Colossal's crazy. I'm actually Prince Harry all along. That would be great. They found out like Harry walks up to the aisle and tells the Queen, "That's right, I'm marrying a black chick, an American, and I'm Colossal's crazy." And then clown music starts playing. That'd be great, clown. But yeah, Graham Lineham, and he doesn't. This Graham Line, if you go to his Twitter, I mean, he's obviously a maniac. He does not see the hypocrisy, and the only thing I could come up with, satire and parody and being edgy, is for him. He's an elite. He made Father Ted. And it's not for people like us. That's the only thing I can gather out of this, going back to our original point. That's what I take from it.
Yeah.
They don't want regular people. They want you to be vetted by Hollywood. You know.
Yeah.
So
if they get Super Chat to go, are donation notes next?
Yeah. Well, yeah. That thing is going after Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I know.
And if Streamlabs gone, fuck. Oh.
I don't know what I'm going to do if JF's gone. I'm worried about that. I'm not going to fuck have to close up the show. Well, who am I going to make fun of? That's right. You cannot make fun of me anymore. I have 3 strikes, and nobody watches me on what's the Keemstar used to broadcast on? What was that called?
Live Me?
Live Me. I am on Live Me with 60 fans.
Or Blog TV was it?
Blog TV with 60 Nazis like myself.
Yeah. With Alex being in the chat.
Yeah. Remember Andy Warski? This is what he's doing. I love doing that.
Christ. I
apologize. My ears are fucking bleeding.
I didn't mean
Someone
to do it
take his toy away.
Yeah, sorry.
Someone take it away.
Sorry.
Where's your wife, Tommy? Where's your wife?
That was her.
She's underneath the desk, Tobes.
That was her. Sounded good, huh? Yeah. God, Tobes is gay. Hey, baby. That was good for you, wasn't it? Our anniversary yesterday. Yeah, that's right. That's what I did. We recorded this last night.
You need to balance that shit, dude. It's so loud for people.
I know.
It's so loud.
It's meant to be like.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta stop doing it. I thought I gotta stop doing it. I could do it. Is it okay now?
They fucking hate you. I don't know. It's not loud for us. It's only loud for them. So you're killing them. Not us.
Tobes twitches uncomfortably.
I was in a room with Mystic and we were having a conversation about Mexican soap operas, and she's like,
Christ.
and she's like, all the soap operas just are like, the women just moan their acting. I'm like, how come? And she starts moaning in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I'm like, never do that again.
Why? What's wrong with that? That's kind of hot, actually.
It was making me straight, and I was very uncomfortable.
What if I want to have sex before I get married?
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
Death by rooftop.
Get fucking good.
All right, let's take some calls. What do you say? Mormon guy. I haven't seen him in a while. Hey, Mormon guy, you're on the air. I'm good to hear from you, bud.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good. Things are good on over here. They've been things have been great, actually.
I know you went to London like 2 weeks after I was there.
Oh yeah, what'd you do? Collect a wife?
No, I ate a waffle.
And flew home. How was it?
Yep.
You're supposed to go to Belgium for that, you nincompoop.
Oh, we went there too.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? European? Were you getting married now or something? You taking the broad to Europe?
No, we got tickets for like $200 a piece.
The broads. What are you doing? What were you doing over here? What were you doing over this side of the pond?
Just vacation.
Listen, fuckhead.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Frank Sanchez. Teens and kids, you might as well go watch porn now. Your parents think you already do a good job, Tom. That's a good point. That's my goal in my get as many 13-year-olds as in trouble as humanly possible.
Don't fucking say it. Don't fucking
slowly thin them out.
Yes, thin them out.
Them in trouble.
Yeah. So what's on your mind, Mormon guy? By the way, we're taking calls. Jump in the waiting call in our queue, and we're more than happy to put you in.
Yeah, so one of the questions I have, kind of going with this, kind of how BuzzFeed's taking a shots at YouTube, kind of, back in a week ago, we talked about like the Clarity session on CNN, some of this other crap. One of my questions though is I don't know what the best solution will be or the best outcome will be for people to get facts. Does that make sense?
What do you mean? If Keemstar goes away, that's on them.
Well, obviously Keemstar is not reputable either, but I don't know if everyone gets as bad as being disreputable as Keemstar, then why even try to find the news?
Because you want to know the truth, and I think if you just do a little bit of research, you can kind of get to the bottom of it. And, also you have, you think critically. And, you know, one of the hardest things, and even smart people fall for confirmation bias. And if you can kind of focus that out, you can get to the bottom of anything. I think so. Right, Tobes?
Yeah, for example, like, I think Tommy is a gorilla rim job enthusiast.
Yeah.
But I can't verify that.
Yeah, exactly. What Tobes said.
Well, the reason why I bring this up, so like I've got 3 sisters, and we had a discussion about the wage gap.
Yeah.
And
fantastic! How'd that
obviously,
yes. Talk about the wage gap of your 3 sisters that are probably all over 18. Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully.
The reason why I bring it up is because obviously the science is there, and like the data and all that stuff proves it doesn't really exist. But their anecdotal information plus kind of Obama saying it exists and the other news sources saying it exists kind of overwrites the fact that they want to ever take.
Yeah, there's no way you could be right. Obama fucking repeated it 20 times. Yeah.
So that's my point. I don't know if
I don't think there's anything you do about it. Jordan Peterson says there's a condition. It's actually not a real condition, but it's something he thinks people get ideologically possessed, and that's what you're dealing with. They've been told they're holding their worldview together. There's no way it can't possibly be true. Evidence is irrelevant. My advice to you is don't argue with them.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? I mean, your sisters, they love you, you love them. Why fight with them? They're just.
Well, I agree, but
they're they are willfully ignorant.
I know, but let me give you some examples. So my sisters are normies, for lack of a better term, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had to explain to them how PewDiePie wasn't a Nazi because they came to me and like, hey, is this PewDiePie guy a Nazi?
Yeah. Yes.
Or even with Jordan Peterson, I had to explain that Jordan Peterson's going through like this huge hit job right now.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like, it's hard for me to be like the normal person is going to even take the time
I would point them to the sources that you use and tell. I don't think there's anything.
That's all you
can
do
is
like help them.
Yeah.
Normies.
I don't think. You have normie, very ignorant, very. I don't mean that as an insult. I mean that as literal. You're very ignorant sisters that are not interested in the truth. They're interested in holding their worldview together. And you know what? In fairness to them, they've probably been inundated with this horse shit. You know, I used to believe that. What was it? They used to tell me when I was a kid. I heard my teacher say it. Like, we only use about 20% of our brains. And
that was a big thing for so long.
And scientists don't know what the other 80% does. That's utter bullshit. We use 100% of it, and it's just one of those things that like you start to believe it. And when I remember, like I was dating abroad after my wife, and she was well educated, and I told her that. So apparently that myth traveled all the way to Germany, and I told her that and showed her it, and I said it's just a myth. And I tried to even comfort her by saying, I used to believe this too. It didn't matter. You know what I mean?
If we only used 20% of our brains, JF would have a field day.
Yes, I know.
If we ever discover the other 80%, he's going to lose all women.
Well, I used to have this guys like, we could find out what the other 80%, maybe we could, if we find out what the other 80% does, maybe we could fly. This isn't the fucking
X concept for the movie Lucy.
Yeah, this is an X-Men, you know. Yeah. Nothing makes fucking Versts laugh more than stupidity. So I just would maintain, don't get angry, and if you say if you're interested, I'd be happy to show you. Don't piss off your sisters. You only get, they're your sisters for life, man.
Fuck
right. Now, I don't do that. But one last question. So I know, having watched news clips in the UK and the United States, I was wondering, in Germany, is the news or that stuff just as partisan?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. There's no place. I think the BBC at one time was a little more honest in the United States because I used to watch a lot of BBC moves in mid-90s. But I don't think that. I think everybody is just like, holy shit, Brexit, Trump, we have to fight it, even if it's true or not true.
Fucking BBC Arabic is so neutral.
I mean, one of the things that, Tim Pool, who follows me on Twitter, he outright said that most news guys are, well, most, but a good portion of them are just strong evil with political agendas. And this guy's been in the trenches, and they don't care. They know they're lying. So. I think at this point, Obama's presidency was a failure. They're not going to say the first black president was a failure. And Trump got elected, then that means they were rejected, so the Russian thing comes in. So that's what you're dealing with. They're dealing with everybody's just trying to hold their worldview together. My dad told me this story, and he got this from Jordan Peterson because he's all into it now too, about this woman in Russia, and she was rounded up. You know, commies like to eat each other, and she was rounded up to go to a gulag in Soviet Russia, and she hadn't done anything. She's a loyal communist, and she got a letter for her daughter, and it said this. She's like, "Look, I need you to tell me if you're guilty or innocent of crimes against the state. All right." And she says, if you are innocent, and tell me, I will not join the young communists, right? But if you are guilty, you will never hear from me again. Guess what she told her? I'm guilty.
Innocent.
I'm guilty.
What?
And the reasons for that, she couldn't stand the idea about her daughter not being in the young communists, even though they fucked her life.
What the fuck?
To me, it's not as fucked up as you think if you were ideologically, and I'm borrowing this a lot from Peterson, possessed. If you're just, she's trying to hold her worldview together at any cost, even as something so precious as your own flesh and blood that you created. And it doesn't surprise me.
Look at like white feminists right now during the with the intersectional shit. They're eating each other. They're cannibalizing each other. Why? Because she's white, and she still defends it.
Yeah,
the white feminist still defends it.
Sure. You know, I saw a rally at Antifa, an Antifa rally where they're throwing shit. And this white guy's doing all that bad shit, and then just the two Mexican girls just start hitting them, and they were on the same team. And then she goes, "You're white. It's in your blood." And they go, "I just been battling the cops and doing all cool revolutionary shit. Now you're white. Fuck you." It's the funniest. It's out there. It's right here on YouTube,
it's
right?
So funny. He looks at her. He's like,
So
"What the fuck?"
I'm saying like that's. I'm not saying that's what your sisters are like, but that's how bad it can get.
No, they're not that bad. Thankfully.
Yeah, no, but that's how bad it can get.
Yeah, I know.
For sure.
Last thing, This Is America by Nicole Arbor, probably the best video I've ever seen.
I agree. Absolutely.
Better
Get
than the
fuck
original.
out of here. What are you, nuts? I'd love for him. She apologized for cultural appropriation. Is that true? Nicole Arbor?
Doesn't he think Jesus has his own planet?
Yes.
Come on. Yeah.
He's right, crazy. Too. According to South Park, he's right. The Mormons had it right. Yes.
I would break into the Book of Mormon song, but I don't know.
YouTuber, what are you doing up so late in Australia?
Mate, it's Friday night, and I've just been up drinking all fucking night.
So what a shock.
What are you doing?
What?
I need to ask a question.
Sure.
A question.
Sure.
Logan Paul had some criticism for Dramaalert.
Yeah.
Now I've been watching this video since about 10 minutes.
It's in the beginning.
And I haven't fucking.
I can't put
the very beginning.
Watch the beginning of the video, you fucking drunk.
The last thing that you're fucking talking about. Oh, dude, your sisters are gonna be in the gulag.
It's an hour podcast. I gotta title it something.
And you're like fucking Logan Paul has criticism for Dramaalert. It's one hell of a
fuck off. How about that?
You know what? I've noticed.
Did you read the thing? Did you read the? It's a social media news roundup. That's what it says right below there in the description.
It does say that, tiny little letters, and then it has like 50 fucking
yes,
things.
because I'm guaranteed to get so many fucking hits if I put that in the title.
Got iTunes over here, got the podcast over there.
What are you trying
call
to make
in live?
He's comparing you to Bill Cosby, and you're
like
just gonna take it, Tommy?
I don't know. I thought he's trying to be some like greaseball. Yeah, fucking. So he's making fun.
I was trying to be. Listen, I was trying to be. My accent doesn't allow it. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't. No. How are
you?
I've
been very well. How have you been?
Great. I wish you'd make content.
Look, I'm thinking about making a video. Do you want to know what my video is going to be about?
Colossal's crazy.
No, I already did the best
right.
expose on Colossal is Crazy that is out there
Yes.
on the internet. Go to my channel, YouTuber, and watch it.
Go ahead.
I'm doing a top 5 countdown list of top 5 countdowns that have thumbnails with like poorly photoshopped thumbnails with red circles that are completely irrelevant.
Come on, watch that.
Countdown list.
I'll promote the shit out of that.
Colossal said your video was shit.
It was actually really good. It's funny as hell.
Oh, fuck off, Colossal is crazy. Listen, you fucking make something.
Yes.
Make something.
Make something. Well,
You're irrelevant, clown. You're irrelevant.
YouTuber makes more videos than you.
I've made one video in the last 10 months that went for
12.
a minute and a half, and
12.
that's fucking more than anything that you've done.
You have, yeah, 12. Yeah, you made one. Yeah, unlucky. We're all looking. Yeah.
Who's this fucking?
You know the thing is, Clown gets more subs.
Okay.
Clown can still get subs though. You know.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Because he fucking sounds intelligent. He's got this voice, and people go to him. And he's like, "Oh, Colossal, bestow your wisdom on me. I know you know everything because you sound like
bestow
you."
And then he tells you a fat joke. You know.
and then he's like, "Fat people are really disgusting, and you shouldn't like them." and then that's what you've got there.
Yes.
That's Colossal is crazy.
Yes, Clown is verified. Of course he is. He's a mega talent. I'm looking for. I don't know. I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to pester Clown about making stuff anymore. Clown can make shit whenever the fuck he feels like it.
You know what I really enjoy? I really enjoy that new podcast that he's got with fucking Keemstar and Anything for Views, where they sit around discussing when they're going to film the next podcast. that's my favorite one. My favorite part of it is the 45 minutes they spend arguing about who fucked up the last recording time.
Oops. All right. We got to start streaming again. Are you gonna be around this weekend? Because my wife's taking off. I can like stream all night and get drunk. And I was thinking about news.
Man,
I would love to stream you again.
I'll be up for the next 12 to 13 hours probably.
Yeah,
it was fun as fuck last time.
Dude, yeah, YouTuber, really funny guy. He's an excellent funny guy.
Yeah.
You really should make content though. I'm not gonna bust Clown's balls. I mean, he's got it. You could be great, dude. I mean that. I always thought you were really funny.
I'm serious. I'm not even joking. You're in that group chat. Did you see the fucking thumbnail I posted? I made a thumbnail for it.
Is that the one that said Turkey Tom, the problem with black people? Is that was that you?
What? No, that wasn't.
Somebody posted
mine
somebody made a Turkey Tom thumbnail and had black folks and said Turkey Tom. The problem. Stop making fun of my voice, cunt. I'm making Minecraft tutorials now. Fuck off.
My thumbnail, it was a photo shoot. It was like an empty room, and then it had a picture of a fucking nuclear explosion on a table, and then Michael from Vsauce was standing there, and like his elbow was circled with a big red circle on it, and then it had an arrow pointing to it with a whole heap of laughing emojis, and that was going to be my the thumbnail for my top 5 countdown list of top 5 countdown list thumbnails that have red circles.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna get to the last 2 callers. But
don't worry about them. I'm more important.
No, I got to get to the other fans. They've been waiting a long time. I pulled you ahead of them. All right. 2.
Did you?
I will. We'll go. We'll play in the Carcader on Twitch. We'll put you in the arcade. YouTuber, thanks for calling, buddy. Bye bye. Thank you.
No worries, dude. You have a good one.
He's a good.
Colossal, we know you're not the one donating. You're very stingy.
No, he's not. Oh, Colossal's not stingy. No. If I asked him for $500 right now, dude. If I went to that's not true at all. If I went to Colossal's Crazy right now and said I need $500, absolutely, he wouldn't.
Colossal, I need 1,000.
Colossal, I need 500.
I need a new microphone.
Yeah, I think you'd have to have a relationship with him. But if I said, look, I really need your money.
have a relationship with you.
I was just using it as a metaphor.
What if you ask for the $500 and then distribute
it?
Exactly. Thank you. All right, let's take some of the other calls. Herbert J Side 95. Go ahead.
What's up, man?
Hey,
what's up? What's up, Versts? You're late again. What else is? Let's see.
It wasn't his fault this time, and he did.
Yeah,
he did
fair,
give me a heads
fair
up.
Hey, to be fair, I was in Skype at 12.
Yes.
All
no.
right.
He was. It's not Versts' fault. That's why I didn't yell at him. It was.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so technical issues with Skype as fucking always.
All right. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? How can I help you?
So the whole Logan Paul thing. I agree with you 100% on Keem was wrong in that story, but one part that I feel like Logan was wrong in and couldn't defend himself on was the whole the fact that his dad is apparently taking over Maverick merch.
I didn't cover that part of the story. And in fairness, I do generally believe Keem's got good sources there. Sorry, Timon, this fucking wedding has me broke. Here's a dollar. I tend to believe Keemstar's source on the dad thing. Nick Crompton. Crompton. And I wasn't criticizing that part of it. In fairness, and they left. Nick Crompton leaves. He tries to be as polite about it as possible. Even mentions he doesn't like the way other guys leaves, and they take a shot. They take a veiled shot out of him, and he's like, "Fuck it! It's you know what? It's the dad." So I think that's pretty strong evidence that the Team 10's in trouble because of stuff with the father. How much that is or how much that isn't, I'm pretty sure Keem's on to something in that one.
Logan says it's not true, but then his father goes on Twitter and talks about how he actually was doing it, and I'm like, well, you're telling me.
I think what Logan's saying is the father's not causing the problem. I think that's what he's saying, and in his eyes, he may be telling the truth. And they may have no problem with dad taking over. I wouldn't put dad in charge because he looks like a fucking hillbilly. That's why I wouldn't put him in charge. I mean,
that's not what it seems like he's saying, though. It seems like he's saying, he's not actually taking over when in fact he is. That's what he's leading off.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't really cover that part because I generally believe it. I'm obviously wanted to just laugh at Keem.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily. I don't know. I don't know that you're wrong, and I don't know that Keem's wrong. And it does seem to make sense. There's any hard just by the way Nick responded when Chance left. Yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance that is the case.
Time will
tell.
The only thing I'm pissed off.
Hey, Dad, want to board my multi-million-dollar company? Woo! Come on in, chase everybody out. Come on, we're from Ohio. That guy, I'll tell you something. His dad looks like a big fucking dummy. Big dummy.
Alec Ludford behind him waving.
I'd rather have Ludford. I'd rather have Alec Ludford in charge. At least he's honest.
Ludford and his dad, and then Logan's dad.
We're bringing on Alec Ludford. Welcome to another Jake Paul vlog. Guess what? We're bringing on Alec Ludford to run the whole company with my dad. Jesus fucking hillbilly.
No, Ron son, you got to get that shitty Driving with Logan Paul fucking theme song. God, that's
I'll
trash.
get claimed. I'll get claimed. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. With you. I don't disagree with you at all, sir. Not like
the one thing I'm pissed off about was that we're not going to see Nick Crompton versus Bazinga anymore. I'm pissed off about that.
No, probably not. That's true.
That's sad.
But
that's sad.
Crompton handled that like a champ too. He's like, I got nothing to lose. If you kick my ass, I'm a gay guy. I'm a fat gay guy. If I kick your ass, you got a problem. That was like the coolest thing ever. You got a problem, so I'll fight you. Sure.
Crompton is genuinely a funny dude.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we'll see. I'm waiting.
I think it's funny.
I'm waiting for the Me Too stuff to drop about Jake coming from the Paul camp. That's what I'm waiting.
Yeah, for. It's gonna happen, and you know it's going.
Yeah, it's going to. All right, man.
I mean, yeah,
I'll take the.
It's already happened with the Martinez twins too. So,
yeah, they're bad people too, apparently. All right.
Yep.
Well, they overplayed their hand as well.
They're fakes.
Terrible. Fucking terrible. Fake news.
Fake news. They made them hump each other. That was always funny. I'm talking
Yeah, Tobes enjoyed that part.
Yeah, that made me wet.
Did you like when the Martinez twins humped each other?
It was weird, but it was like hot weird, you know?
Just say yes. Just say yes. Just fucking say yes. You're not getting around it.
It's two very attractive.
They made
I don't need the details, Tobes. I just needed a yes or a
it's
no.
like it's Jake Paul. It's like the jocks got control of YouTube last summer. They're making the fucking twins hump each other. Hey man, wouldn't it be funny if the twins humped each other? Yeah. Is game on? I'm not gay. I'm tough and I talk deep. All right, last caller. Major Sledge. Last caller today, Major Sledge.
Major's Edge.
Major's Edge. I don't know. I'm sick. Sorry.
So when it comes to the edge, do you mean the noun or the verb?
I don't know. I don't care. The guy's
that was a funny
muted.
joke.
No, I apologize. I'm a little out of it.
No, I don't think so.
I'm a little out of it. 10 dislike. Yeah, get those likes up if you can.
Yeah.
I would appreciate it. And I'll let you all know that I think I'm going to be doing a lot of streaming this weekend. I think I'm going to go to a lot of movies this weekend. I'm going to go see Infinity War and Deadpool, and not Solo though. I'm not seeing that. Fuck it.
Solo comes out next week.
I think it's out over here.
So you can't get to see it this week.
Good. I'm glad.
As
I'm not
much as you want to.
Yes.
Tommy.
You know, I was like, why am I going again? I'm just gonna be miserable when I go out. You know, because I thought it looked pretty.
You're gonna fuck it up for the rest of us who are probably gonna enjoy the movie if it comes out.
No one's gonna enjoy them. Yeah, like they did The Last Jedi. That went well.
I've heard really good things about this movie. I've only read the first reaction.
Well, do you know that what's his face is Lando Calrissian? He used to be played by Billy D. fucking Williams, the straightest man on the planet. Apparently, his character is goddamn gender fluid.
Oh, that's according to the writer. That's
the right. Fuck that writer.
But that's not canon.
I hope he dies in a fire.
Don't worry about it. Writers always do that in Hollywood.
Why do they do that?
Yeah. Oh, this is no. The thing is, it was taken out of context because he was like, "This is my interpretation of the character."
But he wrote the character.
Yeah, he wrote.
So
the character,
like, it's probably
it's not his character.
Yeah.
He wrote the script that had the character in it. This ain't canon. Just because some asshole writer said it doesn't mean it's like fact.
Well, I don't see any other Star Wars movies that are coming out canon, Tobes. It's the only thing I have.
Yes.
What should I be looking for that's canon then? If it's not a movie, what am I going to get?
It's not in the movie.
I don't know. I want him to be a badass black man that bangs broads. Lots of them. Alien broads are okay, but that's it. All right, Major Edge, you're on the air. Last guy.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Your last caller. Congratulations. Turn my stream off. Talk to me.
How you doing, you autistic-looking fuck?
Fuck you. Turn the stream off.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm just calling in to call a spade a spade. Logan was right. Because Logan he had said that Keem always rides the edge between his own opinion and delivering the news as a quote-unquote credible news source. And then Keem responds by proving his point. Like the first thing Keem says is, "That's what you do. That's what you do," and that's your opinion. Like that's not.
No,
fact.
I think Logan's right. Sure. Fine, but then I mean I don't know if Keem forgot, but he did air this, or maybe it's Cabos' fault. I don't know, but he did air this, and it was on Dramaalert, whether it was just a clip of the Twitter video or not. But yeah, I think Logan's right. I think Keem probably made an honest mistake. I don't know why he even defended himself on just like a fucking offhand comment on a Fortnite stream. It just doesn't seem like it's worth it to me, but I don't run
because you know why? Because Keem is petty, first of all. He doesn't like to let anything go, and it's Logan Paul. If Logan says Keem in random conversation, Keem's going to present it on Dramaalert. It's going to get him views.
Probably.
It's just another chance to get Logan Paul in the tags, really.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, in that sense, I don't blame Keem. I mean, Logan's going to always get him views, but he's obviously going to comment. That's who he is.
I don't know. I think the whole thing's I think the whole thing's dying out. This is the summer of Ninja and Fortnite. Their summer was last year. Look, they're going to get views and stuff like that. But something tells me the whole thing is. I think we've peaked, and now we're on the upper part of the decline now with them. Something tells me the kids, because you got to remember these kids are like 13, 14. Like in another year, they're going to be like 15 from when this first started, and then they're not going to really be into it. You know, they're going to be into a new Jackass or a new type of thing. You know, he counts on 13.
Fuck up, Tobes.
Great.
Yeah. All right,
it's just
I gotta go.
Even though Ninja gets more views. All right, you gotta go.
Yeah, no.
I just got one more question for you.
Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in Uncle Boris?
No, I don't.
You don't believe in your Lord and Savior Uncle Boris?
No, I don't know the meme, and I'm getting tired of you. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Hey, Uncle Boris.
That was funny. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah. All right. What the fuck is with that block? Fuck that block. Oh man, let's see if it comes out on the god. Yeah, it's the. I never should have upgraded. Goddamn.
Oh, the Ramadan festivities have started. Jesus.
It's great. Who are you gonna kill? Dr. Zhivago's ready for it.
Yeah.
Look at his last fucking tweet.
He's ready. He's armed and ready. He's armed and ready.
Well, thanks for all the calls tonight, even Major's Edge.
And, well, not so much. Not so much.
Klaus is crazy in the chat. All the fuckheads. I'm Alex. Anybody else that's famous and wants to shout me out one of these days and keep this fucking.
I'm putting my Twitter in the fucking chat because you can't put it in the description.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I will. I'll just wait for Keemstar to fucking.
That's actually a porn link. Do not click on it. You do not.
How much weight has Tobes lost since he started fasting? That's a good question.
Plus 20.
Plus 20. Well, it just literally started yesterday. I haven't lost anything.
Are you fasting?
I'm pretend fasting. I sneak in a few things.
What
Like
you
I had
do?
a cigarette this morning, but that's about
Oh, you
it.
can't smoke either?
You can't smoke. You can't put anything in your mouth.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a
which
problem
is
for you
torturous.
100%.
Yeah, that's all
exactly.
around. You have no self-control. You're queer, and you're fat.
I'm super fucking fat.
It's
as
the
well.
worst. The worst event of his life.
No wonder he doesn't like being a Muslim.
This is the,
It's a month.
this is the one reason. This is the real reason why he suffers.
Can you imagine fucking Tobes outside with a fucking string of Oreo cookies? I'll be right in, Dad.
You can't eat in the outdoors. Yeah, like when I smoke, I go into my toilet, open up the fucking fan, and just
Oh my
puff away.
Oh, that's
And
that's not.
the
You're gonna
weird
get
thing is,
nailed. You're gonna get nailed doing it that way, unless you're old man smoking.
I can stay for like I can like withhold from food for like hours on end and shit
Wow,
like that.
hours?
It's just
That's interesting.
fucking a day. Like I can stop eating for a day,
got
but
it.
I need to drink. That's
So what are the festivities? You can't even eat anything. Ramadan festivities, don't eat.
festivities. There's a lot of absolutely garbage soap operas that I could watch and make fun of and just be like angry at.
Yeah, exactly.
That's about it.
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. All right, let's get out of here. Hey, listen, Tobes Versts, check everybody out. Check them out in the description box below. I really appreciate it. We got all my socials and iTunes and SoundCloud, which all you guys been bitching about, and I finally got it up. Now nobody fucking downloads the shit. All the stuff. Special shout out to the new team for helping put this together. I do appreciate it. But it's time to go. I'll see you this weekend. I got a lot of time on my hands. It's gonna be the wife's going away. Good. Good. We'll be back Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. Peace.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 Mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read the Migos to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
I will be in the Discord chat. Thank you very much, everybody.